The rainy devil is apparently a very violent devil. There's nothing it loves more than human malice and hostility, vengeance and charging, jealousy and envy, negative emotions in general. It sees into the darkest side of a person, provokes it, draws it out, then makes it real. It listens to people's wishes out of spite and grants them out of spite. The contract itself is in the form of three granted wishes in exchange for a human soul. It's said that once the three wishes are granted, it takes that person's life and body. In other words, he or she becomes the devil by the end. That was its nature. So if Kanbaru had made a wish to resolve Senjogahara's secret upon learning about it a year ago, it probably wouldn't have been granted. The ready devil can only grant violent, negative wishes. The devil reads the flip side of a wish. There's always something on the back. She wanted to become faster because she hated her classmates. She wanted to be by Senjogahara's side. Phew. She wanted to be by Senjogahara's side because she hated Koyomi Adaragi. Yes, it reads the backside. Yes, it looks at the... Phew. It looks at the backside. Yes, it sees into our unconscious desires. The devil sees through us. She may not have regretted stepping away, but resented anyone stepping into that position. If someone could, why not her? Why couldn't it be me, the rainy devil, a devil told of in Europe since long ago? It's often depicted as a monkey wearing a raincoat. In that sense, it might be correct to call it that left hand a monkey's paw. But either way, both the first and the second wishes had been Kanbaru's own unconscious ones, clear but hidden. Chew. 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 Clear but hidden. Against the classmates who teased her and me, her classmates in grade school had gotten off with injuries. Phew. Had gotten off with injuries while I was nearly killed. Was that due to a difference in how strongly she felt the volume of her negative emotions? What I'd positioned about Kanbaru's maturation as an athlete must have had something to do with it too. But there was also a greater psychological factor. Well, anyway, Oshino was right. Maybe I hadn't given enough thought. If Kanbaru had really wished the rainy devil to be by Senjogahara's side, it didn't make sense for her to feel concerned about my safety. Given the grade school episode. Phew. Phew. Given the grade school episode, her violent left hand would try to eliminate Koyomi Adaragi, but how could Kanbaru, from her standpoint, know that for sure? Precisely how her left hand would grant the wish, in what unintended manner it would go about it, should have been opaque to her, but she unconsciously knew what she unconsciously wished for. She knew that I was in danger. If the monster of the raincoat didn't appear before me as soon as the aberration melded with her left hand, that was because Kanbaru was trying to control the impulse. Phew. Chew. Chew. If the monster of the raincoat didn't appear before me as soon as the aberration melded with her left hand, she was right on the edge in conflict with it, struggling against it. Working hard to become faster is like the ultimate in self-regarding excuses. The paw wasn't doing anything because she made her own wish come true. What apparent... Phew. With a patently ridiculous idea. Missy herself might have believed it, might have wanted to believe it, and that was by no means wrong. But the wish the rainy devil violently granted was the backside rather than the front. Still, her stance of always having managed on her own had a good effect this time around. And while the aberration merged with her arm, she was able to suppress it. When you look at it that way, aberrations like these are really like items. The owner's mindset is a factor. But to be realistic about it, in this case, it's just an arm. So the Rainy Devil... Chill. Phew.